During our childhood, many of us might have read the story Kabuliwala. In that story, Kabuliwala comes from Afghan every year to meet a small girl Minnie in India. Well, there is no reference of Kabuli chane in that story, but then I'm sure you might have got a hint by now. We are going to prepare the dish Pindi Chole, which is prepared from Kabuli chane or chickpeas. So welcome to Ritu's Mirch Masala. Without any delay, let's get started. I took 1 cup chickpeas and I soaked them overnight, and look at the size. They become so big. So now we'll keep it for boiling. So for that, we don't have to add too much of water because pindi chole doesn't need too much of water. So you can see that I'm showing you the level of water. My finger is dipping up to this level. So for now, we'll just add this much of water. But then yes, if it is required later on, we can add more water. So here I have added half stick of cinnamon, and then I have added 3 to 4 tea bags. You can also put tea leaves into a potli and you can tie it. And here I have taken 4 to 5 cloves, and I have taken the black cardamom. I have just crushed it a bit and I have put it into the cooker. And here I have taken salt, 2 pinches of baking soda. Well, that is optional. So now, after 1 whistle, we have put it on the simmer flame. In the meantime, we'll prepare the masala for that. I have taken 4 tablespoons of mustard oil. I've heated it. Taken the bad smell. You can also take desi ghee, and I have put some cumin seeds. I have written all the quantities in the description box, so you can check it, all the quantities from the description box. And here I have taken chopped onions. So we generally take more quantity of onions and tomatoes. So I have put ginger garlic paste. So you can see now the color is changing. We'll just darken the color. You can see how beautiful the color has turned out to be. Now at this stage, we'll add little quantity of salt because we already added to chickpeas. So here I'm adding garam masala to it. This I freshly ground at my home, and I've taken chili powder. This also I have prepared it at my place only. And now I have added 1/3 spoon of haldi powder or turmeric powder, and this is roasted and ground fenugreek leaves. So you can see the color has already started changing and how beautiful it is looking. So now we'll add the tomato puree. So it is generously added. I have told you the reason. We have too many masalas in it. That is how pindi chole come out to be really nice. So now we can see that the puree is not that fine because this is to reduce the cooking time. So you can see that my masala has actually started cooking at this stage. You know, generally when we grind very thin puree, very fine puree, it takes very long time. So this is a tip for you. We'll just cover it for some time, and constantly we'll keep on sauteing it or stirring it. In the meanwhile, we'll prepare this masala, the dry masala. I mentioned all the ingredients on the sticky notes, so you can check. So you must be thinking, Ritu, you're adding so many masalas, but trust me guys, if you don't add to so many masalas, pindi chole can never turn out to be nice because they add flavor and color to the chole. So pomegranate seeds and amchur powder is so important in this recipe. And these masalas I've already roasted and ground myself. See, we all know that homemade masalas are always authentic, and their flavors and their aroma is always awesome. So we just mix them finally. I have done it with my hands. You can also mix them in the grinder jar. So you can see after 25 minutes my chole is all boiled. You can see the color has changed a lot and how soft they have become. And if you feel that they need more cooking, so you can cook them. See, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate these chole from the water. So we'll separate all those dry spices, the spices which we had added, the cinnamon, the tea bag, and cloves which we had added. At my home, because being a Punjabi, we really love chole so much. So we cook it every Sunday almost. And every Sunday we look forward to it. You know, this recipe is one of my favorite recipes. And I'm sure the way, if you follow the recipe, your chole is going to turn much better. See, See, now the masala is ready, though it has started separating the oil, so that shows it is getting almost near the cooking. And now you can see the dry masalas which I had just mixed. I'm going to mix up all those. So we're just going to keep it for 2 to 3 minutes. After 2 to 3 minutes, let's mix those chole which we had separated earlier into this masala. Now you will notice that as the as the cooking proceeds, the color of the chole starts changing. It starts taking that blackish tone, and I've taken that iron kadahi for this. So iron kadahi is very important because that's what is going to give the color to the chole. And now I had to shift it into a bigger one because now is the stage of adding water. So the water which I had separated earlier, so now I'm going to add it to it, and we're going to give it a mix, and if required we could just going to add a little more water so that the spice enters into the chole properly. You can see the color has already started changing, and there's little gravy. So if you like gravy, you can leave it at this stage. However, if you don't, you can just dry it for some more time. But look at the color and the glaze of the chole. It is looking so wonderful. Will you forget the dhaba chole now? That is what I can bet on that. And now, being a Punjabi, we just can't live without desi ghee, the clarified butter. So desi ghee is actually going to add additional taste and flavor and the color to the chole. So I have generously put 2 spoons of desi ghee. So if you like more, you can add more of it. And now I'm going to add, I had slit green chilies and ginger juliens, you can see. And now just listen to this sizzling sound. I love to listen to this sizzling sound. Isn't it so beautiful? Actually, this is actually another addition which is going to complete the recipe. So my pindi chole is all ready, and look at the beautiful color. Will you ever go to a dhaba now, ever think of? Look at how authentic this recipe is. All the authentic spices and all that authentic garnishing with desi ghee or the clarified butter and ginger. And my, these green chilies are just going to add the beauty to this chole. Please mention in your comment section how did you enjoy this